guys. 3 of you on here already. I think I'm a couple minutes late. Obviously, I'm here to do the daily check-in, see how everybody's. I think there's a general theme today where everybody's a little bit gloomy feeling. So if you guys are feeling down for any reason, it might be the weather, it just might be because it's Friday and you had a long week, so just keep going. I know a lot of people are just feeling like they're tired and they've been fasting all week, whether you're doing OMAD or you're still on a water fast, just keep going, you got this. Abby's here, Brenda's here, I know a couple of you guys are on here. Hey Cece. Hey Kyle, sorry. Hey Patty. Yeah, anyway, so you guys, I know there's a little bit of a theme where everybody kind of been messaging me today, telling me that they're feeling a little bit more tired, or yeah, that's it. So day one. So again, I'm gonna repeat this one more time to let you guys know that this is a lifestyle, right? Hey Zuko. Hey Isab, Alexis, Patty, Kyle, Cece, Brenda, Abby, you guys are all there. Megan. So I just want you guys to know that as long as you're doing some sort of fasting protocol, it doesn't matter what you're doing, just keep going. And as long as you're doing some sort of fast, it's good. Abraham's here. Oops, Abraham's here. Lisette is here. So just keep going with what you're doing. Hey Sarah. I want you guys to know that. Hey Lana. Oh, you guys are all here today, so I'm gonna get interrupted a lot. That's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna put this here, see if it works, because I didn't bring my tripod. So yeah, a lot of you guys are feeling like, especially the people who've been water fasting, I know a couple of you, you're getting a little bit exhausted, but don't worry, just keep going. Remember, right now, I want you guys to refocus. If you're hitting a wall and you're hitting a point where you're tired during your fast, or what in your OMAD or in your ADF or whatever you're doing. I know a couple people today were talking to me about rolling 48s as well. So if you guys are doing any type of fasting, it's always good. Even if you're doing 2 meals a day and you're not snacking and you're trying to get away from sugar, that's good. If you're not doing a full out water fast, that's okay as well, because everything is good as long as you're doing something and taking steps towards it. Because again, the most important thing about this journey is finding something sustainable that works for you. We're only just finishing the month of January, so it's only been 1 month since we've been doing this. For those of you guys who started in January and you're starting with your 2020 New Year's resolutions, don't forget, it's only been 1 month. So even if you guys have just started or you're just getting into fasting, it's been 1 month out of the whole year. So you guys are doing awesome. Abraham says, I'm doing the challenge, but I was waiting for the 1st of February, then join you on OMAD and high fiber. That's awesome. Sarah says, day 5 of water fasting, trying to decide whether to refeed tomorrow or to go till day 7 and refeed with fish stew during Super Bowl. So it's up to you guys, right? I want you guys to do whatever works for you. Try to push yourself a little bit more than you usually push yourself, but at the same time, make it fit into your lifestyle, make it sustainable. A couple of you guys are asking me the same question that I just got here. For me, I told you guys yesterday, like, we don't really have any Super Bowl stuff. Wow, Robert is on day 31 of the fast. Amazing. Everybody give Robert a round of applause. He started on just in terms of medication and stuff. I'll say it for him, but if ever you guys are willing to share these kind of stories, just come to me and let me know, because it's amazing. So I'm super, super proud. He's showing a great example for us right now, and I'm so proud. Okay, so what I was saying is that, remember, fit it into your lifestyle. If you have another event that's more important to you, and the Super Bowl is not necessarily the most important thing, but you just want to go out and be social that day, then be mindful of, okay, am I doing this because it's one of those events that we have events all the time? Or am I actually really someone who's into the Super Bowl and I really think this is an important event for me to, break my water fast and refeed that day? Or you can incorporate it into your lifestyle and just do an OMAD that day. So as long as you do that, that's okay. Oh, signal lost. Did I lose you guys anywhere else? Or just CC? Sorry, CC. Let me know. My thing is not showing a spinning wheel yet, so it looks like it's not lost for me. But then I always get the delay later. Can you guys still hear me? Hey, Esme. Oh, we were talking today. Yeah, anyway, so just remember, as long as you're fitting it into your lifestyle, this is not a race. we're never here to be in a race. We're not here to lose weight as fast as possible. We're here to lose weight in a slow and steady way so we can actually focus more on the aspect of building new habits rather than focus more on losing weight quickly. So that's the important thing for me. Don't don't try to lose weight fast. Try to fit it into your lifestyle and build a lifestyle around it. So if that means taking a look at your calendar for the next month of February and figuring out where your social events are, whether you're going out for Valentine's Day with your friends or anything like that, just check it there. And Robert says the reality is that I'm too lazy to cook, so he'd rather fast. That's true sometimes, you know. So yeah, just look at your calendar. February 1st is coming up tomorrow. Take a little quick peek at your calendar. See where all your social events are, if you have important birthdays, Valentine's Day, anything like that, because I know there's a couple Cupids on here where you guys have February birthdays. So take a look at your schedule, figure out what your month is, and then plan your fasting around those very special occasions. So let's say it's a birthday from like a very distant relative that you don't even know. That probably isn't necessarily grounds for you to break your fast, right? If you want to do your fasting, maybe that's one of those days that are not so important for you to break your fast if you're fasting. But if it's your birthday, or if you're someone who loves Valentine's Day, or you're going out with your friends on Valentine's Day or anything like that, then that might be more of a reason to schedule your fast around that date. So just be, whatever you do, big 60 on the 16th for Patty. That's awesome, Patty. So exactly, so on the 16th for you, you can have fun, you can enjoy yourself, you can have a feast, but just fix, plan your fasting around the 16th of February. That's all I'm saying for you guys. Again, I get a lot of messages almost daily about people messaging me, hey, I have 10 kilograms to lose. How fast can I lose 10 kilograms? But it's not about the speed. It has never been about the speed. It's about finding something sustainable that works for you in your life. Taylor says, I'm planning to start my fast tomorrow. How can I keep the mentality to stick with it? The longest I went was 15 days in November, but I can't get past 2 days now. So if you want, I have a water fasting playlist. If you go check it out, it's just my playlist on my channel. There's a couple of them that say water fasting, but this one is just the one that just says water fasting. And one of the first videos on there is how to reprogram your mind. And even myself, sometimes I was talking to one of the girls that I'm working with right now, and she was telling me, do you ever watch your own videos? And I do watch my own videos, because some days we have days where we dip and we don't feel like fasting, or where we have low days. It's not always happening like the same way all the time. And it's important to watch those videos, even if you've seen it many times, and rewatch them and reprogram your mind. So I want every single person who's watching this right now, if you're having a difficulty today, or you're feeling kind of gloomier than usual, or you're checking the news too much and it's upsetting you, whatever it is, you're just tired because it's Friday and you've been working hard all week, sit down, try to take some screen time, like away from your screen, get some no screen time, try to unwind, try to meditate, and take a piece of paper or go on waterfastingforum.com and write down exactly why you're doing this journey. I like to do this at the beginning of every single month to remember why you're even on this journey in the first place and really redefine your why. Every time you redefine your why and you solidify the reason why you're doing this, and then you remember and you kind of like reignite your fire once a month. It's kind of like a little goal setting exercise that you do every month, where you say, okay, this is why I'm doing this. I remember it in January. Maybe I haven't repeated it every day. Maybe I haven't been doing my positive affirmations. Maybe I haven't been visualizing, but every beginning of the month, it's a good time to sit down and say, okay, what are my goals for February? My realistic goals. Okay, like I'm not telling you guys to say like, hey, let's lose like 40 pounds in a month, because that's not gonna happen. Make sure it's slow and steady. Make it realistic goals to make you feel motivated to get there. Don't set the goal too high and then get sad that you're not accomplishing it, and then that'll make you feel like you're losing momentum. So same thing that I do with the water fasting calendars, set mini goals. That's what my phases are for, because they're just like, they're not actual real phases. It's just, okay, first 3 days, first 5 days, first 7 days, 10 days, 14 days. You just split up your goals like that, right? It's the best thing to do in order to keep your mind sharp, make little goals, like, okay, my first goal is this month, I want to do a 3-day water fast. That's my goal. I'm going to get there. Or if you've never done OMAD before, I'm going to do OMAD for a full week, and that's what my goal is going to be. Or you could say, hey, I'm going to try 2 meals a day, no snacking and no sugar for the rest of the week. Like, just split it up week by week to stay motivated. Let's see here, live chat. That happened to me, Taylor. I don't know what happened. Ridiculous mental block. Yeah, everybody gets these mental blocks. Happens to me as well. And it's just important to know. You just redefine your why. Remember why you're doing this. And then once you remember why you're doing this, you get a lot more motivated to keep going. Happens to the best of us. What helps me, Abby says, what helps me is watching my channel. Ashmeet says, I feel too depressed when I start a fast and my brain always pulls me out of fasting. It's been 6 months. I just couldn't do a proper fast. Each time I keep failing and it's really horrible. Okay, so for Ashmeet, one thing that I recommend for you, how about you just go back to OMAD and just commit for 1 week? So just commit for 7 days of doing OMAD and then see how you feel. Once you complete 7 days of OMAD and taking your baby steps, doing 1 meal a day, once a day for 7 days, then tell me how you feel, and then we'll try another water fast then. But just start to get disciplined like that. Because I don't want you to feel like you're failing. Because right now, if you keep failing and failing and failing, it's hard on your head and it's hard on your mind. So we need to get you back in that success pattern, which means just getting successful with OMAD or intermittent fasting for the next 7 days and being like, yeah, I did it. That was my goal. I achieved my goal, and I'm going to do my next goal now. So then we'll try a water fast after that. Jordan says, is it better to drink water at room temperature or cold water? Well, technically, for me, I always, sometimes I drink cold water, but if you look at old traditions and stuff, like in Turkey and even in China, they always drink like a warm cup of, not tea, but like boiled water. And it's generally healthier like that. So I recommend doing that if you want. It's better for your metabolism, and there's a lot of proof behind it. And even people like Maria Menounos talk about just drinking a glass of boiled hot water to start your day every morning. And it's just like, it could be a mental thing. It could be the way that you structure your life around it and have these new good habits that you're building. Even if it's a placebo or something, I would just try to get warm water if you're okay with that. Tara's here. Ashmeet says, okay, you're doing OMAD from today only. Ashmeet, just tell me every day from now for the next 7 days. So I think that would just bring us to February 7th. Do OMAD for 7 days. Come check in every day. Tell me how your OMAD's going, and let that be your mini goal for the week, okay? Don't be stressed out about water fasting. We will always have time to water fast. Sometimes your brain is just not ready to water fast. And I told you guys, I started OMAD starting yesterday because even my brain, I needed a little bit of a break from water fasting as well. Happens to the best of us. Even me, I can do like 21-day fast, and sometimes I'm like, okay, guys, I need a break. I'm going to do OMAD for a while. And then some people like to do those rolling 48. So I haven't experimented with that yet. I was talking to a couple people about it recently, and I will eventually do an experiment for that. Maybe I'll do it for 2 or 3 weeks and see how I feel with that. But for now, I'm just kind of taking a break. As you guys know, I'm feeling good the way I am with my current weight, and I'm just trying to kind of settle into it. And then after that, I'm going to do another push eventually. So right now, I'm just kind of taking it easy, focusing on, meditating as much as I can, which I'm not good at, but I have to start. That's kind of one of my goals for February. I'm thinking of maybe trying some yoga, getting back into my workouts and those kinds of things for the month. So that's my goal for February. Let's see what else. I love Maria Menounos. Yeah, Jordan, I used to be really into that, and I used to read all her stuff. I loved her a lot. I haven't paid attention to her in probably like 6 years or something, but I just remember that boiling water trick, and it used to help me a lot. Tara says hi. Georgia says, yesterday I did OMAD, but right away I went on the water fast and going into 23 hours water fast. That's awesome. Becky says, I was thinking about water fasting on days 9 and 10. OMAD is going great. Perfect. See? So the more you build momentum and the more you get success with whatever you're doing, it's going to be better. I can't reach. I'm trying to reach for something. Tara says, starting tomorrow, one of my goals is for a very long time. I'm hoping to do 21. So the best advice I have for anyone who wants to do 21, don't even aim for 21. Aim for the first 3 days. Then when you get to 3 days, aim for 5. When you get for 5, aim for 7. Make baby steps. Even myself, right now, if I told you guys, okay, I'm gonna do a 21-day water fast, I would feel so much pressure and I would feel so stressed about the fact that I told myself I'm gonna do 21 days. So it doesn't work like that for me. Mentally, if I tell you, if I tell me, if I write it down, if I tell my partner, if I say today's day 1 and I'm going for 21 days, I guarantee you I will have so much trouble doing it because it seems like such a far unrealistic goal. But when I break it down and I say I'm aiming for 3, then I get to 3 and I say, you know what? I'm gonna push, I'm gonna get to 5. I'm gonna get to 7. I'm gonna get to 10. When I do that, it's a lot easier mentally. And you guys, I'm trying to tell you, do not underestimate the power of your mind, because using these tricks to fool your own mind is what's gonna get you there. Again, do not go over, like, don't go overboard. We're not trying to lose weight as fast as we can. We're trying to develop habits. And in order to help your mind succeed, you need to stop failing, in a sense that stop failing by setting yourself up for failure. You need to set yourself up for success by doing these things, like planning to succeed with OMAD before you transition into it, or starting a keto before transitioning into a water fast. Whatever it takes, use those little tricks to program your mind in order to get there. That's the most important part. It's not the fasting that's hard. It's convincing your mind to fast that's hard. It's not losing weight that's hard. It's convincing your mind not to allow your hand to reach for the food. Do you get it? Because your hand, if you tell it no, it's not going to reach for the food. If you don't tell your mind on your hand no, then it will reach for the food. So it's just about creating that link between telling your hand no, you're not reaching for the food, and telling your mind no, you're not eating right now. It's just that, you know? I don't know how to, I heard that somewhere else, but I wasn't able to kind of articulate that very well right now. Sumbal says, thanks for the information. Do you think alternate day fasting or OMAD on the other days is a good idea, or is it better to stick with one or the other? I personally like OMAD, but I know some people prefer alternate day fasting. Fatima's here. Oh, Fatima's message just disappeared. Veronica, I get a lot of cramps in my feet. You didn't write cramps, but I think you meant cramps during the night while I'm sleeping. Yes, my mouth says eat, but my stomach is not hungry. Exactly, like a lot of it's mental. Oh, you're on day 5. Okay, I was like, Fatima, where did your message go? For the cramping, you guys can try, like, you know, I always talk about potassium and the magnesium. That could help. Usually that's something that helps with cramps. If you check the video that I made on Wednesday, I talk about 10 major symptoms that, okay, so someone mentioned this because I posted it on Reddit. It's not necessarily symptoms of water fasting. It's more like symptoms of detoxing, because I don't go through a lot of those symptoms anymore, because I feel like my body has already detoxed to a certain extent. But there are symptoms that you might face when you start water fasting due to the detoxing. So the things like the headaches, the irritability, the potential keto rash, the what else did I talk about? Like the potential, you know, temporary hair loss. Like, I feel like my hair is really nice right now, and I was worried for a little bit a couple months ago, but everything's good now. So that's one thing to keep in mind. I was taking biotin, but I haven't taken biotin in a while, and this fast, nothing happened to my hair, so I'm feeling really confident about that. Hey everyone, just completed my first month of IF, and I'm down 43.6 pounds, SP. Wow. See, I love it when you guys come and share your success stories with the group, because it's really truly that every single person can do this. Whether it's intermittent fasting, like that really helps. So if you guys have never done OMAD before, or you have never attempted alternate day fasting before, start with that first, because you will see a huge drop on the scale in the first 2 or 3 weeks of doing OMAD and doing low carb and doing intermittent fasting. You really will. So don't, like, use water fasting as a tool, but if you haven't tried the other ones first of all, ease into it. And second of all, oh my God, my dog just snuck into the house. Hey, he snuck into the house with his dirty paws. Okay, I'm gonna have to go wash him in a sec. But, oh, you're so bad. Okay, So he just opened the door by himself from outside, and he was just like walking all sneaky. Are you guilty? Are you feeling guilty right now? Are you a bad boy? Huh? Are you a bad boy? Are you a bad boy? Ah, silly doggy. He's very smart. He can open doors on his own. But anyway, okay, so I want you guys to do 2 or 3 things today. Actually, I'm gonna list you guys a couple things to do right now before my dog gets the entire house dirty. Hey! Okay, so here's a little bit of homework for today. It's Friday night. First of all, make a plan for this weekend. Oh yeah, I was trying to say congratulations. That's awesome. Congratulations. You guys, honestly, so many people have been messaging me, telling me that they've been sticking with their fasting lifestyle for the past couple months or past couple weeks or even in January and seeing phenomenal results. So you guys are doing fantastic. Here's a couple homework things that I want you guys to do. First of all, if you have not already joined waterfastingforum.com, go make a daily journal there. It's free. You just go, you can make an anonymous username, you can put your photos, and you can talk about everything and reply to yourself every day. I'm gonna make a video about how to use it if you guys need some help about how to use that forum. I'll make a video showing you guys how to use it. So that's homework number 1. If you don't have a daily journal, go make the daily journal. Number 2, I want you guys all to take a piece of paper or in the daily journal on waterfastingforum.com and write down your why. Write down why you're doing this. I know if you've done it before, I told you guys to do this already. If you have not done this step yet, right now, take a piece of paper or go on the forum and write down all the reasons very specifically and detailed about why you want to do this water fast and why you want to get healthy, okay? So write that. It's very, very important. Even if it's little things. I know in the past people were telling me that I'm too anxious to go shopping for interview clothes, so I have trouble getting a job. Or some people are telling me I have trouble with my dating life because I'm insecure about my weight, or I have some health conditions that I want to help myself with, that I've been struggling with, and fasting helps me with that. So whatever it is, write down very specific examples of why you want to do this fast. That's number 2. That's number 2, right? So first of all, get the daily journal on waterfastingforum.com. Log in, make your account. Step number 2. Okay, Cece, I'm gonna make a video soon about showing you guys how to use the forum. So step number 1, just make yourself an account at waterfastingforum.com. Step number 2, write down your why. Even if you've done it, do it again anyway. Step number 3, look at your calendar for February, your social calendar, whatever you're doing around work events, life events, birthdays, this, that. Look at your calendar for February and give yourself a couple main goals for February. So if maybe in February your goal is to try a 3-day fast for the first time, write it down at the top of your calendar. This month I will do a 3-day fast. And if you want to start OMAD, if you want to start keto, write it down as a goal in February. I want to do OMAD and I want to do keto in February. Write that down. Step number, I forgot what step I'm at. I think I'm at 4. Step number 4, do some visualization and do some positive affirmations. So decide what you want your goal to be, a very realistic goal for February, and tell yourself every single day that you got it. So for example, I'm gonna do OMAD, like make this your goal, for example. I'm gonna do OMAD every single day in February along with low carb and keto. So then tell yourself every day, I can do this, I am passionate, I am capable, and I will achieve my goal of doing OMAD and low carb for my entire month of February. Even if you have to break it down week by week and just say, okay, for the first 7 days of the month, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna stick to this plan. And then let's say on week 2, you're like, okay, I'm gonna do OMAD and keto for the next 7 days. Then you stick to that and that's what you do. Then let's say for the week 3, you do OMAD and keto and maybe you try like a little water fast at that point. Then write it down, make that your goal. I'm having crazy deja vu right now, guys. Like I'm crazy. I feel like we just had this conversation and I feel like you were exactly sitting here and I was in my dining room and now I'm having this weird deja vu and I'm trying to like talk through it, but it's really weird right now. Anyway, so those are the 4 steps I want you guys to take right now. Waterfastingforum.com, go make yourself an account, write down all your whys about why you're doing this. Number 3, write down what your goals are, and do some positive affirmations and visualization for February. Those 4 things are super important to keep your mind back on track. Get back on track if you're having some trouble and you're struggling, and set mini goals, because the more you set yourself up for success and make mini goals and achieve their mini goals, you'll have so much more momentum to get going. So that also, step number 5, please like this video. I love you guys. It makes me happy. Ashmeet says, suffered slip disc injury last year and was on medication after. I fasted on and off during June. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I suffered from hair fall and lost almost 70% of my hair. Do you think the water fast or my medication? I couldn't tell you that. Did it grow back afterwards? How long were you fasting for? I don't know what medication you were on, so I can't say that. I just know that from personal experience, when I had hair loss a little bit several weeks after my extended water fast, when I did 2 of them back to back, my hair fell out a little bit, but it all came back and it wasn't like 70%. So maybe that's worth asking your doctor if that's a symptom of that medication that you were on, because I couldn't answer that question for you since I'm not aware of what medication and stuff, and you guys know I have no medical certifications or anything in that sense. I tend to eat fewer calories and I struggle. Dolores says that. How many calories do you eat in OMAD? Okay, so I made a video about this before, but this is what I recommend to do. Again, you guys know how I feel about the whole calorie thing, but I also don't want you guys doing OMAD and then eating way more than you should be, okay? Because obviously calories are one factor, the content of what you're eating, so low carb is one factor. Yeah, exactly, Brenda. Biotin does help with hair loss. I think I put them in the links below as well if you guys want to grab one of those little Jameson ones or whatever brand, that's the cheapest one, is good. Yes, fasting does help lower cholesterol and deal with high cholesterol. A lot of people have had great success with that. So you'll just have to go to the doctor and like measure, do all your blood work and stuff in order to be able to check it, or whatever you guys do like that, Tara. That definitely go check with your doctor about that stuff so you can do all your blood work and check your cholesterol, your blood pressure, all that. What was I saying? Okay, so for BMR, hi Talal, for BMR, for your how many calories you should eat, some people do OMAD, but they don't track any calories whatsoever. I'm just saying have some sort of ballpark so you don't end up eating 3,000 calories a day, because that could happen depending on what you're eating as well. So try to stick to whole foods, try to stick to healthy stuff, vegetables, meat. If you guys are keto, then try to stick to those types of things to get today. Nancy said you cheated. That's okay. Whatever. You cheated. Don't worry about it. Get back on track right now. For the rest of the day, don't eat anything bad and just get back on track right now. Don't feel like you wasted your whole day and that you can just snowball out of control for the rest of the day. Just get back on track right now. Enjoy the cheat meal that you had and just get back on track now. So going back to OMAD. If you want to do OMAD and you want to know the ballpark of how many calories to have, go check out your BMR. So on Google or whatever search engine you use, write down BMR calculator. Put in your height, put in your age, put in your weight, and it's going to tell you what your BMR is. Go to the portion that says sedentary, and then it'll tell you how many calories that you need to eat to keep a sedentary lifestyle and maintain your weight. Take that number and subtract it by a bit. So maybe even like 300 calories, 400 calories, 500 calories, just eat somewhat in a deficit and don't go over that sedentary number. And that's what the ballpark is of how many calories you should eat during OMAD. So I hope that helps a little bit. Talel says, I did a 15-day water fast and lost 25 pounds. You helped me a lot. Oh, that's great, Talel. That's amazing. Molly's here. Happy Friday. Yeah, so that's all I have for today. I told you guys the 4 different tips I want you guys to do, so I'm going to just reiterate them one more time for anyone who just jumped on here. Number 1, go make yourself a free account on waterfastingforum.com. Number 2, take a piece of paper or go in the forum and write down all the reasons why you want to do this fasting focused lifestyle, why you want to get healthy, why you want to lose weight. Whether it's so you can run around with your kids, whether it's so you can prep your body and you want to have kids in the future, whether you want to go for an interview and feel confident, go on a date and feel confident, whether you want to fix your health for any other reasons, just to live a longer, healthier life, whatever it is, write everything down. Number 3, write down your positive affirmations and visualize. Look at your calendar, figure out what your events are for the month of February and plan your fasting in a sustainable way around those events. If the Super Bowl is super important to you, plan your fasting around your Super Bowl. You can do OMAD that day and eat during the Super Bowl time, but just have that plan so you know that if your birthday is this month, if you have an important event, if you're important Valentine's Day, plan your fasting around your social events so you can live this sustainable lifestyle with fasting, okay? Because we can't always skip all the social events, but just pick the events that are important and do that. So that's one of them. I forgot what step number 4 was, but I think it was part of the positive affirmations, visualization, and just telling yourself that you can do it and plan your month. I think those were number 4 and number 3. And number 5, like this video, because I love it when you guys like this video. So that's number 5 for you guys. I will continue doing a live every single day. I will try to make them a little bit shorter because it's a little bit hard for me to keep up with the lives every day, because it definitely takes a lot of energy, and I always have to come home and make sure that I'm home at 6:30 to do the lives, because I don't want to change the time up on you guys too much since I keep saying 6:30. So I will keep doing the lives every single day, and just like them. If you guys like these videos, just hit the like button for me to show me that you guys like them so I can continue doing these, because I want to just make sure that I'm here for you guys on a daily basis. Whoever kind of messed up and cheated, don't worry about it. It happens to the best of us. Just don't worry. Whatever you did, if you messed up, just get back on track. Don't let it snowball for the entire day. Let's say you had something still, like you said you had some pizza or some cookies or something. You had some, too bad. Don't feel like you wasted the whole day. Just get back on track right away. So let's say you had whatever, your cheat meal this morning. Just get back on track now and don't let it snowball, okay? We got this. Exactly. Kyle says, we got this, team. Let's do this. So keep going. I will come back on the live tomorrow. And please, 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 for everyone out there, whoever's following the news, whoever's not following the news, wash your hands a lot. Be careful where you go. It is flu season. Take care of yourself. Take precautions. Eat healthy. Do your fasting. And just try to stay healthy in this flu season right now. Take precautions. Please wash your hands. Use hand sanitizer. Keep some in your purse or keep some in your bag, at your desk, whatever it is. Just be cautious and just take precautions for your health, okay? Because it is flu season, okay? So I love you guys so much. Keep on fasting. Keep going strong. We are a fasting family. We are this amazing community that's been kind of growing and growing. And thank you so much for sharing my videos. If you guys like my videos, like not the lives necessarily, but the other videos, please, please, please share them on your Facebook, on your Instagram, to your friends, and let's just try to spread this community and the fasting focused lifestyle to as many people as we can, okay? So I love you guys. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Take care, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Mwah. Happy fasting. Bye.